So Wakiwa Springs is a great little park near Longwood, Florida. Um, Tremendous amount of hiking, a lot of animals. On this trip, I saw deer, cottontail, a lot of animals that you'd enjoy seeing. Parking's easy. The trails are very accessible. The sand can make it difficult to walk sometimes, so you have to really choose your trails wisely. But there's just so much this park in particular offers. It's got a big bear population, which has always been pretty cool to me, being from South Florida and not really ever seeing bears. There's a huge amount of bird life in Wakiva. It's literally just everywhere you go, and it's quite stunning. The amount and the types of birds, including red-bellied, red-headed woodpeckers, downy woodpeckers, and if you're not really accustomed to hearing so much wildlife, it's great to go and just kind of quietly walk. The Pineland is actually an incredible place, like so many other places in Florida. If you saw the video that I made with the Fakahatchee Swamp, or Strand, much different type of terrain. Here it's hot. It's very sandy. It's an old coastline in Florida. The pines, the saw palmetto, and everything that grows here has a purpose, and it's very adapted to an extremely dry, hot climate. The birds, a lot of woodpeckers here. You can hear them. It's even a cardinal. Uh, they are all highly adapted, and it's a great place, especially if you get to Wakiwa early in the morning, which I like to do before it gets really, really hot. Bring plenty of water, and I loaded up with bug spray already. Although they haven't been bad today, which I can't figure out. Anyway, it's really quite beautiful. So as you're walking along the trails, keep your eyes open, and you see all kinds of stuff. This is scat. It's kind of interesting stuff, especially this little pile of scat. I don't know what predator this was from, but obviously the hair in the scat is a little weird. Could be a domestic animal, maybe a cat. possibly a dog. It didn't really look like deer hair because it was so long. So as a lot of you know already, if you've heard some other videos that I've made, prints are kind of important. That's a deer. The next one coming up will be wild turkey. These prints really give you an idea as to what animals to look for, what live in Wakiwa. This is probably a raccoon. And there's just so many, they're everywhere. This is a combination of tracks. One of these, I believe, is an armadillo, which you can see the tail dragging there. This section of the forest was recently burned. It's a way of managing the forest and keeping growth green, and giving a lot of other things an opportunity to grow.
This is a really neat example of how fire is used to burn away what normally is called fuel, older growth, lower. You can see the pine trees do pretty well, but everything underneath the pine trees dies. And then this side of the trail, it had a burn, but I'm guessing 2 years or more. You can see the saw palmetto, a lot larger. You can still see the burnt out pines, the ones that didn't survive. But it's an interesting way to manage forests.
Well, that's about it for Wakiwa Springs State Park. Really a great place. If you're in the neighborhood, you have to come and see it. It's in the Central Florida area. Do a Google search. Opens at 8 a.m. Got to get there early because there's tons of traffic and they will stop folks from coming in if the park gets overloaded. But otherwise, I don't know where I'll be next, but stay tuned and I'll have another video for you soon. I'm thinking about maybe doing a how-to on casting prints from wild animals. So we'll see. Bye.